Hey, you darling. You're finally awake. You were trying to escape my men too, weren't you? You put up quite the fight, they said. Almost escaping at some point. Very commendable, by the way. Just what I look for in a person. Capable of, defending themselves. But it's fine. I don't blame you. They can look intimidating, but, trust me. They're harmless as a fly. Well, until I tell them to, take care of someone. Then, they become, deadly. Huh? Was I? I'm sorry, where are my manners? It must be hard for you to talk with duct tape over your mouth, huh? Here, let me try and help you out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cool it, chill. Shh. Cool it. Okay? God. Let's try not to ask too many questions at once, and, let's try to tone down the profanities. Actually, I don't mind the profanities, I'd rather you just didn't ask anything, but, what are you gonna do? Oh, and, try not to struggle too much. I don't want your pretty little wrists getting, bruised up. Oh, you pretty little thing. The apple of my eye. My goodness, you're stunning. But anyways, before we get to know each other in a more intimate way, let's get to answering your questions, shall we? First, who am I? If you already couldn't tell based on the suit and tie and rings on my finger and, you know, me looking the most decent among these less classy henchmen, I'm the leader of this whole thing. I run everything from the people to the business. And my identity? Well, you must have seen it all over the news, no? The king of the mafia world. God, you really should be paying attention to the news more, darling. Is he finally clicking in? Good. Oh, me and him look nothing alike. Oh, what? Am I not the burly, tough-looking guy that you're expecting? Well, that's the point, isn't it? I'm not giving my identity away so easily to the public, especially the cops. He's a front, a dummy, a double. Seriously, come on. Well, you know what? I don't blame you for not getting these things right, darling. Your pretty face more than makes up for it. Second, who are we? Now that should have been the question that you asked first. We're one of the few members of the mafia world that runs the whole town. Of course, the mafia doesn't just exist here. It runs throughout the whole damn country. We're just one out of many. But, just so happens we're one of the few people who hold a significant amount of power out of those many. So, yeah. Third, why are you here? Well, that's an interesting question. You see, your friend that you were with before all this, had a small debt to pay. Son of a gun was a slippery one, hiding from one place to another. We'd known where he resided, and we just had to wait for the right moment. Just so happens that you were there at the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, but that doesn't mean I'll let you go, darling. Actually, you've interested me for quite a while now. See, My men monitored the place around his home and inside his home, of course. So, I'd see you walk in there from time to time, coming in and out, checking on the poor, pathetic bastard. My men sent photos, and I found you quite eye-catching. His debts were piling up, each day growing with interest, and he needed to fucking pay. But unsurprisingly, he didn't have any money, or else we wouldn't be in this situation. So, regardless of whether you were there or not, I was tired of waiting. I had my men take him, and you, only if you were there. As luck would have it, you were. Fourth, where's your friend? Don't worry, darling, he's getting taken care of. Actually, I think he's getting taken care of now. Hush for a moment, let's listen in. See? Getting the treatment he deserves. Shh. He's gonna be fine, don't worry. And I promise, darling, I won't hurt you. You haven't crossed me, why the hell would I hurt you? But him. As if the debts he had weren't enough to enrage me. He had the damn nerve to make a move on you, and that I won't tolerate. Oh, I didn't like the way he touched you, the way he was around you, the way that scum breathed the same air as you. See, here's one thing that bastard doesn't get. Once I have my eyes on something I want, I make sure I get it. Now, he would have known that had he paid his debt and kept on being on my good side. But him, being the dumbass that he is, decides to try and be a clever little shit. Try to slip away, but then get caught in a fucking instant. Pathetic. So to me, I think he's getting his just desserts. But anyways, enough about me, let's talk about you. I'll start with the questions. So, hey boss, I got some news. Fucking hell. Come in. Thank you. Boss, I just want oh! Did you not fucking God get the memo that I'm not to be disturbed until I came out of this room? I'm sorry. Please. Fuck. Piece of shit. I'm sorry. That'll teach you a fucking lesson. Hey, you two, outside the door. Get this piece of shit out of here, will you? Sorry about that. Rude subordinate of mine. Even getting blood on my suit. Honestly, can't trust henchmen now these days. Anyway, darling, I got a proposition for you. Well, proposition makes it sound like you have a choice when you really don't, so here's my plan. I keep you here as my companion, and you, all you have to do is make me happy, and keep me happy. I know you're inclined to say no because you think you still have a life ahead of you, but darling, the moment you got involved with us, you're a dead man walking. It's either the mafias or the police that's after you. Lucky for you, like I said earlier, I got some power around these parts. So, you're better off with us than on your own, yeah? Don't worry, I'll make sure your family's protected and cared for. I'll give them monthly allowances. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. I mean, think about it. You think the mafia life sucks? Aside from the business and the taking care of people, we generally get to spend money getting what we want, going where we want, whenever we want. I don't care if it's blood money. If it can buy me weapons and ammo and food to feed my men, I'm getting it. Because once you're in the mafia world, your morals are left on the fucking door. So, I'll shower you with everything you could ever want. You want the world? I'll give it to you on a silver platter while you feast on a banquet made especially for you. All you have to do is keep me happy, my darling.